In the heart of an ancient forest, there was a mystical tree known as the Tree of Wisdom. Its branches stretched toward the heavens, and its roots burrowed deep into the earth. This tree was unlike any other. It possessed a sacred ability to offer wisdom and guidance to all creatures who approached it with pure intentions. However, very few knew of its existence, as the tree was hidden deep within the forest, guarded by a mysterious and wise old man named Eldrick. Eldrick had lived near the Tree of Wisdom for centuries, entrusted with its protection by the forest spirits. He was a man of few words, with a long, silver beard and eyes that glimmered like the stars. No one knew exactly how old Eldrick was, but the forest creatures revered him, sensing his deep connection to the ancient woodlands. One crisp autumn morning, a young boy named Finn set out on a journey. Finn lived in a small village at the edge of the forest. Though he was just 14, he had a heart full of dreams and an insatiable curiosity about the world. He had heard whispers of the Tree of Wisdom from the village elders, and after much contemplation, he decided to seek it out. He hoped the tree might grant him the wisdom to help his ailing mother, who had been sick for many years. As Finn ventured deeper into the forest, he encountered many challenges. The once familiar paths became twisted, and the towering trees seemed to shift and sway as if they were alive, watching his every move. Yet, Finn pressed on, guided by an unseen force. He believed in his heart that his cause was noble and that the tree would not turn him away. Days passed, and Finn's provisions ran low. His body ached, and his spirit wavered. But just as he was about to give up, he stumbled upon a small clearing bathed in golden sunlight. At the center stood the Tree of Wisdom, its mighty trunk shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Beneath the tree sat Eldrick, his eyes closed in meditation. Finn approached cautiously, unsure of what to say. Before he could speak, Eldrick opened his eyes and smiled warmly. "You have come far, young one," Eldrick said in a voice that seemed to echo through the trees. "What is it that you seek?" Finn hesitated for a moment before replying, "I seek the wisdom of the tree to heal my mother. She has been ill for so long, and no one in the village knows how to help her." Eldrick nodded thoughtfully. "The Tree of Wisdom offers guidance, but it does not grant miracles," he said. "If you wish to receive its wisdom, you must first prove that your heart is pure and your intentions selfless. Are you prepared for such a test?" Finn, though nervous, nodded firmly. "I am ready." Eldrick stood and motioned for Finn to follow him. Together, they walked to the base of the tree, where Eldrick placed his hand on the ancient bark. The tree's branches rustled softly, and a gentle breeze swept through the clearing. "Listen carefully," Eldrick said. "The tree will ask you 3 questions. Answer truthfully, for the wisdom you seek depends on your honesty." Finn took a deep breath as the first question echoed in his mind. "Why do you wish to heal your mother?" Finn thought for a moment. "Because I love her," he said. "She has cared for me my entire life, and now it's my turn to care for her. She is all I have." The tree's branches swayed in approval, and the second question followed. "If you could trade places with your mother and take on her illness, would you?" Without hesitation, Finn answered, "Yes. I would bear her pain if it meant she could live without suffering." Again, the tree seemed pleased, but the final question was the most difficult. "If the only way to heal your mother was to leave her side and never see her again, would you still do it?" Tears welled in Finn's eyes as he struggled to answer. The thought of never seeing his mother again was unbearable, but he knew what he had to do. "Yes," he whispered. "If it meant she would live, I would leave her, even if it breaks my heart." The forest fell silent. For a moment, it seemed as though time itself had stopped. Then, the Tree of Wisdom began to glow brighter, its branches shimmering like the stars in the night sky. Eldrick smiled softly. "You have passed the test, young one. The tree has seen the purity of your heart. Though you may not realize it yet, you already possess the wisdom you seek." Confused, Finn asked, "But what about my mother? How can I help her?" Eldrick placed a gentle hand on Finn's shoulder. "The wisdom of the tree lies not in magic, but in the strength of your love and the selflessness of your heart. Your willingness to sacrifice for your mother is what will heal her. Go to her now and be by her side. Your love will give her the strength she needs to heal." Finn thanked Eldrick and the tree, though he still wasn't sure he understood. Nevertheless, he hurried back through the forest, his heart filled with hope. When he reached his village, he rushed to his mother's bedside. She was weak and frail, but when she saw Finn, a soft smile crossed her face. For days, Finn stayed by her side, caring for her, talking to her, and sharing stories of his journey. Slowly, his mother began to regain her strength. It wasn't through magic or miracles, but through the bond of love and the hope they shared. As Finn watched his mother recover, he realized the truth of Eldrick's words. Months passed, and Finn often thought about his journey to the Tree of Wisdom. He never saw Eldrick again, but he knew the old man was still watching over the forest. Finn had learned that true wisdom didn't come from a tree or a wise old guardian. It came from within, from the love and compassion one held for others. And so, Finn grew into a man, known throughout the village for his kindness and wisdom. He never sought fame or fortune, but he was always there to help those in need, just as he had once helped his mother. The forest, too, remained a place of mystery and magic, but Finn never returned to the Tree of Wisdom. He didn't need to. For in his heart, he carried the greatest wisdom of all, that love, selflessness, and sacrifice were the true keys to healing the world around him. And in the quiet depths of the ancient forest, the Tree of Wisdom continued to stand, its branches whispering secrets to those who would listen, guarded by the spirit of a wise old man who had long since fulfilled his duty.